We've had two more baby mourning gecko eggs hatch, but this time they actually hatched out inside the enclosures. Now it's well known that baby mourning geckos can easily escape these enclosures. They go through the door cracks, the door jambs, all up here, everywhere. They're so easy to escape from these enclosures simply because they're so small. Will they still be in the enclosure? Would they have escaped? Let's find out. So let's go over to the actual mourning gecko enclosure, this just here. This is only their temporary because they are going to be going into that one eventually. I can't wait for that. But if you have a look, these two eggs that were here, they've hatched, they've gone. And it was such a pain in the butt because they didn't only adhere to the glass door just there, but they also adhered to the side there, so we couldn't open the door. So now we have the luxury of, now they've hatched, we can actually open the door. Look at them, aren't they freaky as anything? I don't like the fact they've got a bit of stuff on that egg just there, but they've hatched there. They hatched 2 weeks earlier than those two. But anyway, these two are the ones we're looking at. These have hatched. We can now open the door so we can get in there, and we're going to have to go in there and try to find these baby mourning geckos and just hope they haven't escaped. They could quite easily have escaped through this little door jamb just here. That's that hole there. They could have escaped through that hole just up there. They could have escaped, well, they can't escape through the vents because I've already sealed that off, but they could have escaped through these little holes just here quite easily. There's so many ways, so let's have a go and try and find them. There's one of them just there, look at him. Happy as Larry, chippy chappy. Now that we can get into the door, we can start cleaning the glass as well. Bonus! But if you want to see how small the babies are, I actually have a couple of babies in here that are 3 weeks old. There's one of them just there. Compare it to my thumb. Oh. Yeah, no, they're so cute. There's two in there. I have no idea where they are, but there's two in there. There's about to be four in there if they haven't escaped. Now this is the sort of shot we're going to use. This is the enclosure we've got to go through. That's the enclosure that the babies are going to be going into. And hey, I've even put this little enclosure just here, just in case you see the sub-adult running around there. He might be running around. It might grab your attention. I don't know. Now, the footage might go a bit dark and a bit light because to get this shot and so you guys can really get in detail, that's the enclosure we're going through. That's the light that I shine on my face to actually get a nice light. But I've added the additional light just here to shine down onto it. But the camera's over here looking down and the light's just there. So I might cast a shadow. So apologies for the shadow. Let's start diving in. Now if they are here, they're only going to be babies. So I've got a couple of little catch cups with lids just to sort of keep them in. I've got one of these as well, which I don't think these are going to be viable. Depends how big they actually are, because if they're small, they might be able to get out of these little houses. So I've got them here just to be safe. I also got a bit of fan mail, so I'm going to open up this little bit of, I think it's fan mail anyway. We'll see what's in here. This is a bit of all over the place. Oh, I've got a couple of stickers from Scott's Inverts. A little bit about Scott is, he does an invertebrate channel on YouTube. And yeah, he talks all things similar to me, where I do a lot of educational stuff. He does the same, but more for tarantulas, invertebrates. He's recently started some ants. Now let's talk about this enclosure. So these two up here were the first two to be laid. Obviously they've hatched out now, they've left the remnants there. These two were the second ones to be laid. Turns out these actually hatched out first, and then these ones have just hatched out 2 weeks later. These were an unexpected hatch. Normally I'll get like a little cup or something and glue it to the side, so when they do hatch they'll go in the cup and I can get them out. I actually thought these might have been quite, I don't know, dead or something along those lines, just because they took so long to hatch out. So we've got to go in, we've got to try and find them. Let me know if you guys spot them. You will see the mourning geckos. We've got 3 adults in here, and if I can find the juvenile over there, he might be a good enough size to actually get in. But look at those eggs. How fascinating are they? Just there. They're absolutely amazing. Right, so I want to get the food out. There's a food dish just there. I'm going to open the door a bit more because we've got a mourning gecko just over there running around like a lunatic. Oh, he is running around like a lunatic. Right, I off the bat can't see a baby just yet. Normally they're on the back wall or on the branch or something along those lines. I'm going to get the lid off this one just in case they actually do come out. But I've got me little things here. So what I'm going to do with these, I'm just going to close them and I can use them to move leaves out of the way, look underneath leaves. Just have a little mooch around. No look just yet. I've got to keep looking on the wood, on the back panels, on the walls. They could be absolutely anywhere. They are tiny, tiny little creatures. So far, no. Not over there. What about down there? Have I just seen something move? No. I've really got to keep a close eye out. The problem is, like I say, I've got 3 adults in here, and I've only seen one of them as well. So I mean, mate, they could be literally anywhere. But we'll just keep plodding away, looking underneath all the leaves, going around absolutely all the logs. Luckily, it's a pothos plant. It is quite bendy, so I can pull the whole plant around like that to have a look behind. Don't want to do too much because I don't want to break the plant, because it is a rather nice plant, this one. And none over there. What about under the leaf litter? The problem with doing this is I could be checking this side of the enclosure now, and then when I move to check over that side of the enclosure, they could move over there. Oh, what's that? Oh, no. Under the leaf litter? No. Not under any of those leaves, so I'll put those leaves back just over there. They do like tight spaces, so I'm going to have to check everywhere. Every little tight... Oh no, that's one of the adults running around at the back. Nothing under there. Oh, what's that? Oh no, that's again one of the adults. You're getting a bit frustrated that I'm actually in here. So, we'll try and be as quick as we... Don't you dare come out, mate. I've just seen one. Have I just seen one? Oh. I think I've just seen one on the side, round this way. Because obviously, with an exoterra, you can see in the sides. Any ideas? I can't see anything just yet. Oh no, that's an adult as well. Oh, he's chirping away. Can you hear him chirping? Ah, hello. Oh. No, they're 2 adults doing the courting. You hear them chirping at each other. There you go. Right on the front, just there. He was getting chased by one of the darker species that are in here. And yeah, they're just chirping, doing their normal courting ritual, their normal courting routines. They're absolutely cute, but this is an adult size. This is only a 12-inch tall exoterra, so you can really tell the size difference of them. What about if I turn it this way? Because I don't have that much plant life on this side of the enclosure, because this is more the sheltered side. So if they want to get into the raised, they can go over the other side. If they want to get out the raised, they can come and hide this side under the canopy. And we're just going to have a look down this side now, see if we can see any sort of baby life. So far, no. Which is disturbing, because I'm hoping to God there's 2 in here. Simply because I don't want them to have escaped. That would be diabolical if they have escaped. Oh God, I don't know. I can't find them, guys. Oh, what will we do? Keep looking. I have faith in this exoterra. You will have done good for me, my friend. I hope. I can't really easily get behind this back panel, but we'll have a look at the... Oh, what's that over there? Nope, that's another adult again. I just simply cannot see the babies, which is heartbreaking. What's that down there? No, that's not one. Let's have a look behind the back panel, because they could have easily have got behind the background, because these, like I say, are really, really small. And so far off the rip, I can't really see any. But you never know. Tell you what, should we take the lid off and see if there's any at the... Wait, we'll have another look on this side. Look at that, guys. There's two of the adults just there. Absolutely stunning creatures, they really are. They're just beautiful. Let's get the top off and have a look inside the top. Which is the joy with these exoterras, because you've just literally got the half moon there. Give them a twist. There's no mourning geckos. There's one down there. Can you see him? I want to keep an eye on that one. Lift. And none in there. See, now they can't get in behind the back because I've put all this silicone in before I entered the mourning geckos into the enclosures. But it's not looking good, is it, guys? It's not looking good at all. Where are they? Why do we have to get these out? Well, that's simply because the adults can eat them. They can escape quite easily. If I remove them, then the adults will get straight back to the courting, the breeding. They will lay more eggs, just like these ones on the door just here. And it's just beneficial. Oh, right. Guys, I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but I'm going to need your help because one has just escaped on the table. Let me show you. Did you guys see that guy escape out of this enclosure? Because I didn't see him escape. I didn't see him escape at all, but I've just seen him running across the table. So, did the other one escape without me seeing it? Or what? But there's one. We've found one. I've got that cup on him, and I'm going to leave that cup on him for now while I try and have a look for the other one. But Jesus Christ, I didn't even know that escaped. Wow, that means we've got them. There's one in. There was one in here, so we've got one. Wow, chuffed. Whoop whoop. Wow, chuffed. And again, this one looks bigger than when I initially got these adults as babies. So I must be doing something right. I'm really curious now because I really didn't see that baby get out of the enclosure when the door was open. I didn't see it at all, unless it come out of the vents from the inside down here and come out just straight out. I'm really going to have to check the footage now to see if that actually did escape or whether it's just randomly ran across the table. I don't know, but the door was open when I found it, so let's open the door again. One thing you have to be careful with the exoterras is this gap just here, because if you shut that when there's a tail in there, you could quite easily trap the tail, and we don't want that. So, well chuff, we found one of them. Yes, we found one. But right, let's keep going in because there should be another one because it was 2 eggs that hatched. Right. All I can think is it's down here. Then again, I was running around over here somewhere. Oh God, this is freaky. Like I said, I didn't even know that it escaped. I didn't even know that it was there. So, what? This is insane. Right, so I don't even know where to look because they would have been near enough the same places. Right, so I'm just going to have to start moving stuff around. Right, whilst trying to keep an eye on the actual adults, which I don't even know where the adults are, to be fair. They could have escaped for all I know. Oh crap, where are the adults? Oh, no, that's not one. Hold on a second, where are the adults? Have I lost the adults as well? Oh no, there's one. There's 2. There's 3. Sweet. Yeah, they're courting, so that's good. That means we're going to get some more fertilisation soon. These are absolutely fascinating in the sense that they don't need a male to reproduce. It's a genetic trait called parthenogenesis, basically. And yeah, they can reproduce direct, exact clones of the mother, which is fascinating in anyone's eyes. Right, still not on the background there. Let's keep moving around. Let's have a look back down this side. You can see one of the adults there hanging onto the branch. They're always around, they're always running around, they're always jumping and having fun. But it's the babies that I want. There is one more baby left in here because one's in that cup just down there. Right, come on. I know you're here somewhere. I know you're here somewhere. I hope you're here somewhere. I'm so chuffed he didn't hit that one. Oh, what was that? Oh, that was an adult. See, this is the thing. You just got to look out for little flickers where you've got like a branch or a leaf and just bounce it. But you're like, oh, what was that? And it turns out it was just one of the adults. Well, I don't want the adults. I want the baby. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave that just for that. I found one, which means the other one could potentially be in there. Right now, this second, I haven't found the other one. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep putting fresh food in there. I'm going to keep spraying it down. I'm just going to make the mist on the actual spray that little bit finer, just so it doesn't do any damage to the actual baby that could potentially be left in there. So this is the one for the babies. There is 2 babies in here right now, and we've got this amazing guy just there. That is a baby mourning gecko, and it looks like he's going to run. They are quite flighty. They are very, very delicate. There's some absolutely amazing colours on that one. I'm going to try and get some pictures actually while he's out and about. So if you can't see him, she's down here, just here. Let me see if I can get her onto my hand without scaring her too much. Come on, girl. You know where to come. Come on. Oh, don't be too scared. Don't be scared. I'm only a man. I know you're a man. Fun fact, guys, these are actually called mourning geckos because they're mourning for males. Come on, I don't want to get the lid off this until you come into my hand, mate. Come on. Oh, down you come, down you come. Come on. You know what's good for you. Come on, you're intelligent. You're a northern exotic baby. There we go. Come on. Okay, maybe you're not intelligent. I question whether you are mine. There we go. There's the juvenile, just there. And in this one, we've got a couple of babies, but one of the babies I've just seen is actually double the size of the other, so I might have to look into separating them. We might have a greedy one in there. But no worries, because we are prepared. We have this enclosure just here, which is the one we built on camera the other day. If you want to see the video on how we put this together, just click on that card just there. But I don't feel comfortable putting a brand new baby in with a couple of bigger sorts of animals. So let's just give this one a quick spray down so he's got a bit of water in there. You don't know what could have happened. I'm going to put a bit more water around the actual substrate because it does look a bit dry. This is a fairly new one. It's not habitated any animals yet. So done that. It's got a bit of mist. It's got a bit of spray all the way around it. I need to put some food in there. So I've got to mix up the smallest amount of rapashi going. Actually, I'll do some decent food. Rapashi, if you don't know what rapashi is, it's crested gecko diet. And it's absolutely amazing. I use the grubs and fruit because these are obviously a grub eating species as well as crested gecko diet. I do feed them fruit flies. I've got my own culture of fruit flies as well. We'll just go from there. But water, crested gecko diet, oh that's a bit much. I do be picking some more of that up soon to be fair. Then I've got in here somewhere is my stick. Sorry, I've got my superworm farm directly below the camera here, and every time I make some of this up, there's a bit left over, I feed it to my superworms, so then I just have to grab the already cleaned powders and cups and sticks and stuff out of the superworm farm. Right, mix this up really well, mix it into this little tattoo cup, put the tattoo cup inside that enclosure, put the animal inside the enclosure. What the fringman hell are you doing? Look at that. Don't know why you can see that. Dude's burrowed himself. So that tells me I could do with a bit more humidity inside that enclosure, so that will be getting a spray down as well. Right, get some crested gecko diet in there. Bit more, a tiny bit more. There we go. The rest of it can be used in one of the other enclosures. Get this. Get that in there. Pop it into place so that there we go. And then this baby is itching to get out, so we're gonna see if he wants to go into his new home, hopefully really simply. That way, good boy, come on, come on. I don't know why I keep calling him a boy, he's a girl. Well, I don't even get it then. He's a girl, huh. Right, go on, onto that plant. Go on, onto that plant. There you go, matey. So there's the one in there. We'll get the other one. Currently walking around on the plant. Just there. Don't know if you can see him. I can't really see the camera or see what we're showing you or anything. But there's the baby. I'm going to label that up to tell me what dates it was there and put in. This one needs food. You better get this party started. There he is. He's got his fresh food, he's got his moisture in there. There's that one done. Now for this one. I'm going to leave that just down there for them like I always do, so that the baby, if the baby has had food, then it's had it from down there. Now I'm going to replay the footage and try and find out where that baby escaped, just so I know where this one might be. Thanks for tuning in. If you've not already done so, hit the thumbs up button, like, subscribe, and you know the normal score by now. Thank you.